welcome back to the episode of Mana, Marvels, and Mayhem. Last we left off, you guys successfully navigated the depths of the dungeon and made a new friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
I realized who the new friend was. I was like...
He's not here quite yet,
see?
but he will be soon, hopefully. He said he's working on some stuff, but he wants to join. You look like you've got something to say.
Yeah, why are you such a giddy little shit down there?
We got a floor plan, dude. I'm so hype about that. I just don't notice.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I took some
I
time.
didn't actually notice that at all. Yeah, you said there. Yeah, there is a floor plan.
Took some time and made a floor plan for Chimpkin House.
Took some time for them to see it too.
That's cute.
That's just fine by me. But here, there we go.
That's such a big bath.
You guys spent a majority of the session in.
B will be in there drinking.
You know what?
You're gonna be drinking bathwater?
No.
You guys spent a majority of the dungeon, or
Bathwater.
of the session in the dungeon. You guys fought the boss. You guys deftly escaped the crumbling dungeon beneath you and witnessed the death of the Baron and witnessed some
Then they went in.
some new foes as well.
Oh yeah, we need to have like a sit down and talk about like that shit that happened because like I'm still curious about that.
This is the individual that you guys saw last time you played.
With the
Okay.
beholder wannabe.
Pretty much.
We've kind of been moving at like breakneck
little-
speed.
Honestly, like I'm just gonna say it's a lot grosser when it's small like that because it looks like a little testicle.
What?
Oh
The little beholder next to him. It's a lot grosser when it's
I
like a little
can't unsee
testicle.
that. I can't.
Yeah, he's a little
Bro,
meatball.
yours look like that, man. I
I guess
Kintar.
It literally just looks like a little frog hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
those hands from SpongeBob.
Looks like a fucking alien testicle.
My leg!
As you guys came out of the
Swing
dungeon and experienced these things, you noticed that the town was brighter in energy. The citizens were far less downtrodden in their just their general aura. Grau stabilized Leah in her injuries and seemingly got rid of the crystalline growth on the end of her leg. As you progressed through the day, we got kind of cut off in the middle because my computer crashed. But you walked up to the Chimpkin house.
There was that big storm and your power went out. Yeah, that's what ended last session.
You approached and, well, called first and then approached Chimpkin house, letting everybody know that the bar was open. Definitely expect some people at the house at some point in the night.
Fucking town after everything we just did.
You
Calling the car, calling the chauffeur.
You were told by the gold-horned tiefling in your house's crew, whose name is Alianna, that something in the house has changed. From the outside, you can see that one of the windows are now a stained glass rendition of the creature that you guys fought while in the dungeon. She said that there is a portion of the house that has seemingly changed with whatever you guys did down there. We were cut off right when Mr. B here said, "What happened to the house?" And then my power went out.
Dun, dun, dun.
So,
Fucking cliffhangers.
I forgot
man.
about
Bullshit.
as of now, let me get a music shift in here. As chaotic as things have been this session already with nonsense, I will start this endeavor with right where we left off. Mr. B said, "What happened to the inside of the house?" And Alianna just kind of, with her arms crossed, leaned up against the kind of inside post of the main porch area. Says, "Well, why don't you take a look for yourself?"
Where?
Second floor.
Are like our bedrooms?
No, second floor, like up a floor.
Oh, I thought our bedrooms were on the second floor. My bad. Go up to the second floor.
I don't know if the bedrooms are there anymore.
I thought the bedrooms were on the second floor this whole
Hi,
time.
puppy.
I take it you guys are entering the abode.
Oh, yeah,
Easy.
They are. I'll follow.
Okay, so you guys all kind of turn and walk into the house with a large crowd of people now kind of murmuring to one another about, the bar, as well as, yeah, that's definitely Kintar. People
Kintar, go bartend tonight, so that way a lot of the
people are
The
definitely
boys are out tonight.
people are definitely taking notice to the crew, especially now that there isn't a funk over the town. As you walk into the house, the lights are bright but calm. As you walk into the main thoroughfare and first room of the house, that would be considered the living room, directly across from the door you see the large fireplace kind of adorned with what used to be the same kind of fish-looking structures and carvings that the house kind of presented when you got it originally.
Now, in the dining room, are all those circles tables?
Yes.
Yeah, this place could absolutely be a bar.
Why would you want that? This is
Trevor,
our
we're gonna
home.
make money.
Who needs money?
The
I
adornments
do.
of the room now are a little more twisted. They look a little more like the frog creatures that you fought down in the dungeon, kind of holding up the main
Gross.
top of the furnace that constantly bellows in the house.
Didn't you say that as we walked up to the house, like there was a new stained glass window on the side depicting the Kintar's fight against the werewolf?
Yes. You see the furniture that has been there. It's been rearranged in kind of an odd manner. The room seems different now. The dimensions of it have shifted to be triangular. Bigger, for sure.
Ooh.
It definitely feels like more of an open floor plan. Your coziness level and how deep into the room determines how claustrophobic you like your room to be. You
I love this.
see the open door to the hallway that you've traversed many times that lead to the
Connor.
first floor bedrooms.
I want to say you're so cute because you have it labeled as the
The loo.
instead of like, yeah, you have it labeled as the loo instead of like, like a chamber pot or something like that.
Right.
We're fancy around these
That's
parts.
adorable.
It's Chimpkin House.
Apparently.
But you walk into the main
love it.
room, the main first area, which would be considered the living room, and it is homely, but dingier than last time. It's not uncomfortable, though. It's just feels a little less...
Alright, I just want to say something though. Now that I'm looking at this floor, Alianna's room and fucking Edmund and Louise Guan's room are like fucking so much bigger than our little tiny ass bedrooms we have.
That's not necessarily the
These
truth.
motherfuckers.
Your
Actually, yeah, I
your
forgot.
rooms
Our rooms
consist
are,
of
like,
your
weird and
childhood, childhood bedrooms or
Yeah. never
other
mind.
things. They're bigger on the inside.
I was just gonna say though, they're living it well here though.
Is the
They
whole
are.
house bigger on the inside?
No. The house has
You say bare.
dimensions. The rooms themselves have a liquid property about their size. You look into the double doors that now lead into the dining room as well. Past them you can see now many tables kind of strewn out instead of the long kind of meat hall.
Sorry.
You're not super sure who's all here at the moment. So far, Alianna is the only one you've seen. Mr. and Mrs. Gawain have not kind of shown up within the rooms yet. And Octopodes
We
always
have
stays
a
in the
couple
kitchen.
living here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we have staff. Kintar.
I know we had staff.
Can
but
I,
didn't know two of them were married.
Oh, you
I want to
didn't know
look
the, like,
over
two
at
of them?
I want to look over at Alianna and Alianna. we might have a little bit of business tonight. Think we can handle it?
Guys, no. We need to run Leah's bar. That's what we said we were gonna do. We're not gonna steal her business.
Kintar, currently her bar is out of business because of
Because we're not there manning it.
Why do we have to be there manning it? We have a
Alianna. Alianna walks over to the kind of swinging saloon-style doors and calls out.
We have saloon-style doors to our bar. I love it even more.
Calls out, Octopodes, do you think you can handle it tonight? And you just hear this like low burbling noise from the back of the dining hall. She looks back at you guys and says, I mean, it's nothing that we haven't done before. Remember, you're not the first champions.
They're professional.
That is true. If you would go ahead and take any of the profits we make tonight, half of those will be with Leah and her bar. And would you also go into a bar, send maybe one of our servants over to restock to make sure she has plenty to sell once she's up and better?
I can do that. She
thank you very much.
She says, no problem. Let me go arrange things. And she grabs like a small backpack that has kind of nightly roll, it's a camp backpack. She does not leave this place very often at all. Being overprepared is better than being underprepared. She kind of leaves the house and looks back at the house and steps across the threshold in a way that seems very timid, which is strange for her because all she's fronted is stoicism. The house is now all to your guys' lonesome, as far as you can tell, other than Octopodes.
Kintar, I think you got her order. I think you got a crowd out there that's needing some direction. Send them into the bar and ease their confusion.
Also, kind of act as a bouncer in case any of them kind of get up.
I'm not bouncing. I'm not bouncing this, like...
No, we're enjoying tonight. Don't worry about bouncing.
Alright, sorry.
Talk to me.
Gravy could play bouncer.
Okay,
Gravy.
I guess...
I look at Gravy, I'm like, Gravy, if you want to bounce, you bounce. If somebody's getting out of line, you bounce them.
Is there still kind of like a crowd accumulated outside?
Not like that.
They've lightly dispersed at this point. There are quite a few people who are like walking the perimeter of the chicken house and really getting a good look at what's going on there.
I'll go outside to talk.
As he's leaving out, I want to just pat him on the shoulder. You got this, buddy, and I'll cast Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, and while you do that, I'm gonna go get a bath in.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go grab a beer after I do that.
Oh, I will start with Kintar. As you walk out, you can hear the now more than murmurs. People are having, open conversation with one another in the crowd. Make a perception check for me.
Out of pure curiosity, is the second floor of the house mostly like a just like deck, basically, for the most part?
You guys have not been up to the second floor of the house yet.
Oh, we haven't yet. Okay, interesting.
You guys haven't explored.
You've only kind of been out on the back patio then.
You guys have literally only been to the patio and no further.
All right.
B, let's grab a beer and then we can go check it out after a bit. I'm a little thirsty myself.
What about the underground door at the end of the hall?
It's across from the patio.
B and I have been upstairs because we went to the patio and I slept out there the first night.
But the room has changed, like the house has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 14 perception.
Okay. As you exit the Chimpkin house, you hear a lot of, "What a strange building. I've not seen anything like it." And you hear the guy next to him go, "I've seen a couple up north, but not like this. Not with legs." You step out into the light, and pretty much all conversation stops. And reflexively, everybody kind of looks up at you, and it doesn't seem hostile. They're just quietly standing.
Okay. I
Goes
think
right
I'm
back
kinda...
inside.
Yeah, no, like, I think I'm going to, like, Kintar's gonna, like, kind of stare at the crowd for a little bit before he can find his words, and he's just going to walk up to the closest group of people he can find.
Okay.
Because he's not gonna be shouting to a whole crowd or anything.
Right. Yeah.
I just want to say to the first that I walk up to and say, I'm sure the townspeople have a lot of questions, and a lot has changed today. But if everyone just comes by to our house tonight, all their questions will be answered. We can straighten things out.
You walk up to this group of people and are kind of, saying what you said, and they kind of take a half step back for a moment and are like, all right, it sounds good. I could use an ale. Feel a little funky, so I think an ale's a good idea.
Well, there'll be plenty of that.
He kind of stops you, or focuses his attention differently. He kind of shifts his body in to meet you at more of a center, and says, Are you back? After a minute, he says, Are you reopening the clinic?
I'm not here to stay. I needed to right what wrongs I could, but I think my work is finished now, and we'll be leaving shortly.
He kind of looks at the ground and rubs at his chin and says, I can respect that. Where are you off to?
Well, we've got a long journey ahead of us. There's much bigger problems we have yet to face.
You say that, and he shakes his head in a way that you can tell he's nervous. Just kind of, yeah, shit's getting dangerous kind of vibe.
Bigger problems far away from here, mind you.
Right, so you know about what's going on out east.
Out of character for a sec, remind me, is that where we came from, the cold?
You guys came from out west. Out east is where Alan and Toddy claimed to be.
East is towards Ocastroza, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not much more east from this point.
Okay.
But yeah.
Does my character know what he's referring to? I thought.
Make a history check.
Don't mind if I do.
D6 if you need it.
Wait, are those?
I'm gonna use that D6.
Aren't those the NPCs that did the fashion?
Is it still a D6?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's just a D6, yeah. Not
We
giant.
could give
16?
Brady a makeover.
16.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You've heard, kind of along your journey, you've heard rumblings about tension building amongst the kingdoms of the western continents. You haven't heard a whole lot about what's going on there, just that there is some unrest. You assume it's from the Untuned and the Storms at this point, probably.
Okay, so gotcha. And what did he ask me?
He asked if he'd heard, if you know about what's going on out east.
Well, I know a little bit, but my friends and we have other concerns at the moment. I don't think we'll be heading that way.
Right, well, it's probably for the best.
What have you heard?
Oh. He looks around. last I can remember, before we woke up from today, I'd gotten back from out east, and people are gathering weaponry and armor, and they aren't kind about it. Just, be leery.
You think they're preparing for something?
I think the whole world is preparing for something.
Sounds like war.
But I don't leave town often, so don't take a peasant's word for it. You know.
Oftentimes a peasant's word is more trustworthy than a highborn's.
I'm rather confused about the words you've said, but I am going to choose to agree with you.
Super reliable.
Maybe not all of them.
He says, well, I'm gonna go eat something and make sure my
Spread the word, please.
Yeah, I'll do that. And you know what? And he slaps his hand on your shoulder. He says, I'm glad we were all wrong about you. And he turns and walks away.
I love that he says he's just gonna go eat something. Doesn't know what he's gonna eat. I'm just gonna go find something.
I wonder what they were theorizing.
You can tell that people are like still kind of coming out of it. It's a process.
Makes sense. Yeah, I'm just so like there were bystanders like listening to that conversation, right? And
Yeah.
What I said.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I'm just gonna start heading back into.
Okay. Sir Ian.
It's me.
What has Adora been doing since exiting the dungeon? So far, the rest of the party's walked inside and kind of gotten a loose look around.
I just love the thought of him looking around being like, alright, I'm done. Take it back.
Right.
I'll talk to the lady of the house.
Okay. You see her kind of pass by you. She walks out and... are you talking about Gravy or are you talking about the gold tiefling?
Gold tiefling?
Okay, cool. You see her kind of with a pack on, looking rather nervous, exit the Chimpkin house as you're kind of standing and observing the strangeness of this town. She's delegated herself to go kind of spread the word and gather some supplies. And
she's gonna be restocking Leah's bar as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're gonna make sure Leah has enough for business.
You really just kind of were like, go do all this work for us.
I love that I'm also the lady of the house.
Yeah.
For the record.
She's been in the house too long. She needs to get out.
Oh,
you feed it the most. I'll say that.
Yeah, I'm its best friend.
You see her walk out, rather nonplussed about leaving the confines to this extent. You can tell that she definitely was more comfortable the closer to the door she was. The further she gets, she's like, all right, I just gotta power through it.
Some real social anxiety.
Right?
But yeah.
Head on.
As she kind of passes you, she glances up and like double takes for a second.
I'll just walk with her, and then you need some help with that bag for a little while.
Like, it's not very big. What do you want? You see her hand kind of like going down.
Tiefling.
Just wondering what's going on. You might have some information.
I am restocking for the events of tonight and helping Leah out. The person who owns the local tavern.
Say
here.
it right.
Yeah. She says, look, I want to get this done as quickly as possible. If you want to take half of the load and redistribute, then that would be great, actually.
Oh, we got a second staff member.
All right, I help you and you help me. That sounds perfectly reasonable.
What do you want out of this? We didn't discuss that.
Just information.
Okay.
Just information.
What do you want to know?
He never leaves the house. What information is she gonna have?
How
About
far are we?
us.
We're still walking, right?
Yeah, as you walk, she kind of like is looking up at the sky and kind of gauging shadows on the ground.
Just any useful information about anything and everything would be useful. About the people, about the house. How long have you been with them?
Oh, I can't remember how long I've been with the house. I've seen people get old without getting old myself, so there's that. That concerns me. It's actually why I don't like being out of the house. I want to get this done so I don't disappear. The house is alive. It is obviously some chicken thing. It used to be owned by a witch. What do you want to know? She's like walking faster.
Fucking wasn't about giving up all this information to us.
He's got her in kind of a precarious situation for her.
You used to belong to one of the people from the 8.
She hears you say the 8 and slows pace before picking back up, and she says, I literally can't talk about that.
Well, can't or won't.
Can't. Also won't.
Oh.
Well, I am from the 8 myself. I am hoping you had a good relationship. Probably not with the people from there, but that's where I'm from as well.
You guys approach kind of the first establishment that is just this dazed-looking young man who has what is obviously moonshine kind of stacked up on small shelves on a cart. She says, I'll take that and that and that. I don't... Knowing that you're from the 8 bothers me, because we've made a deal. Which means the information I give you has to mean something. I don't deal with the denizens of the 8 any more than I'm having to now.
Well, it's a little late for that because we've already agreed, so...
Fair point. I will say make a... Yeah, that follows the rules.
That's dirty.
That is dirty.
What's happening right now?
Fey law.
Whoa.
So dirty.
I love this.
She says, I will give you one thing. One thing of good importance that you hopefully don't know already. The owner of this house gets rid of it because it causes her more problems than is good for her just in general. Feeding, the dealing with people, the whatever. If you want to find her, look where the house isn't.
So literally anywhere? I could turn around and they'd be right there, or... I don't think that's necessarily the best information you could have given.
Make a
If I'm being honest.
perception. Or not perception, persuasion.
Actually, I would like to make it an intimidation and just say, it might not go as well as you think it might if you don't give me what I want to know.
Ooh.
Okay.
Threatening our staff? When we hear this,
Guy, get him out of here.
What you got?
Yeah? Is that fine? Intimidation?
Yeah.
Alright, great.
Oh yeah.
Okay. 18.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah. She stops dead in her tracks and is like, all right. What information to you is valuable? As I'm being strong-armed. Again.
I think that you should weigh that yourself.
Well, with the amount of help, which won't be a whole lot, I need produce and paper from you, which shouldn't be terribly hard to find, hopefully. The third floor of the house isn't just an observatory. It's a call sign as well.
A sign of what?
The other realms.
What?
As in, we can travel?
Not yet, but if you do the right things, yes.
Do you know the
movie
right
castle!
things?
I don't. I know one. I don't know the rest. As she's saying this, you can see these kind of rainbow-colored lines of music crawling up her arm, and the gold turning into copper. Slowly but surely on her horns. She's like,
No!
okay. I guess that's all I'm allowed to tell you. Obviously.
Okay, fair enough. And I think that was good enough.
I hope so. Thank you.
Just information. I
So,
was never
somehow...
going to hurt you. And this deal that we made was just between you and me. No magic involved.
You see a twinkle in her eye and, oh. Okay. As
She's gonna murder you.
she she says, fair is fair, and fey trickery is fey trickery regardless, and better safe than sorry. This was really fun. If we can get this done, I don't want to disappear. I'd really like to get back to the house.
All right. Give me your bag, give me your list, and I'll get everything you need done for you.
Thank you. And she gives you the bag and tears the list in half. She says, I'm doing this part, and hands it to you. And she says, thank you, and turns and leaves.
As she turns and leaves, can I try and grab it from her?
Make a dexterity check.
You're so stubborn. Nah, the whole thing, bitch.
Dexterity is a 12.
Okay. Let me... Oh yeah. She turns, and as she's walking away, she doesn't even realize, because of how quick you were, that it's left her fingertips. She just bull rushes forward. I rolled an at 1.
Righteous.
And
then I'll just go do all the things with the supplies.
It takes you about an hour. You do have to get a cart, and that's what takes up most of your time. Is just kind of locating a cart. You find one parked outside of a door that looks kind of ramshackled to the side of one of the buildings. And after you left with the cart, you heard lots of really pissed off chicken noises mixed with lady screaming.
Okay, can I see what the cause of that is?
Kind of peek back around the corner, and the door is open to that kind of ramshackle part of the building, and there is a pissed off harpy just losing its shit outside. She kind of looks around. I will say she's just blinded by rage at this point, and when you guys saw her last, she was pretty cataraxed.
I hadn't seen a harpy.
The rest of the group. As the door is open, you can see that her hovel is full of shiny but definitely trash objects. There might be some things of value in there, but the smell that comes out of the door is maybe enough deterrent on its own. I mean,
This
pretty
is
much.
Still on me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I know if harpies are good or bad or?
You would know that they are innately mischievous. There aren't any tales of harpies saving anybody for anything other than a reward.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna find the nearest person in the town because that's her house, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just find the nearest person and be like, you might want to go check on that. I don't know what's going on.
Like, we don't know either. Ooh, she was just there when we all came out of this bullshit.
Regardless, seems like she's a citizen of the town. Maybe you should have some neighborliness and go take a look. I'm very busy right now, and I'm not leaving these supplies anywhere.
He says, right, that's probably smart. Oh, God. And he kind of, you see him awkwardly waddle over to the harpy. Each step looks like it's 90 pounds of, like, I don't want to do this. You are able to handily take care of all of these. As you kind of enter the main path to Chimpkin House again, you can see Alianna kind of frantically looking around the street for what you imagine is the piece of paper. She sees you with all of the stuff, and the sigh of relief that comes off her is almost like visible in aura alone. She says, she literally just points at you, finger guns, and runs to the house as fast as she can.
Can I chase her and like try and pick her up and like help her out? Like...
That is going to be pretty difficult whilst also lugging all of the stuff, but you're more than welcome to try.
Let's do it, dude.
All right.
I feel like he picks her up and eats her on top of the pile of the cart behind him.
Right. Yeah, I'll
Throws her
say
back in the cart.
I'll say make an athletics because this is like tackle and lift.
Okay.
17, baby.
17. Yeah, she does not expect this at all, and 17's a pretty good roll. She looks back when she can hear lots of commotion, like wood against cobblestone, at insane speeds for what, that should be allotted. She turns around for a split second before she is just smashed into from the back and just whoop, lifted over and into the cart. She's blindsided by this.
Let's get you home!
She's like, yeah! Like, holding onto the cart for dear life. The rest of you see... the rest of you see Adora with Alianna in the back of the cart, hauling ass. Like, there's a decent dust cloud coming up behind them as they're approaching the building. Those of you who are still at the front of the house. At this point, I will switch to... Let's see, I have done Kintar and Adora. Let's go B next.
Oh god.
To be or not to be?
I will say about this time, you are witnessing the first of the townsfolk to just walk in. Adora and Alianna are putting away and kind of maintaining the stuff that he collected. And you can tell that the vibe of the house is kind of ramping up. The lights are not dim, but homely and comfortable. The fireplace is out at the moment and is kind of barred up, but you assume it's easy enough to light. There's probably 10 people that have kind of stumbled into the house. One thing you do notice is that when you walk up to... when one of the denizens walks up to a door that they're not supposed to be in, they can't open it. Like, the door just...
That's a good house.
So they just kind of shrug and push into the saloon doors, and they go, oh, okay, and kind of continue on into the thoroughfare.
Yeah, I don't really know. I guess B would probably be trying to like go upstairs to check out whatever the Alianna had been talking about, along with, I assume Fezzik would be following. Fezzik talked about grabbing a drink.
Yeah, I would have grabbed a good old drink in my mushroom mug.
Fezzik just like doesn't. Fezzik doesn't grab just a drink. Fezzik just grabs a pitcher.
A pitcher.
Follows. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
a,
get
that's
like
a
the
Fezzik-sized drink.
in mine's in Moria. You see the keg, I have it on my back, and then I got my mug, and I just fill her up.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you guys are all going about your your business. Miss Gravy, what are you up to?
So, I went to feed the house, first of all, since knowing that there's gonna be a party. I want the house to be like on its best behavior. I want to hype up the house. A good chicken. And then I want to see about helping taste test stuff for the party with the octopus chef guy.
Okay.
Like, taste test.
Yeah.
for
Right,
really,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
She's
She's just
stealing the snack.
hanging out in the kitchen and talking Octopus' ear off. Like,
Literally before Thanksgiving dinner when you're just pissing your mom off because you're in
Right.
the kitchen in the middle of cooking it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh, what's that? What's this? Can I try that? Can I eat that? Can I do
Right.
this? Like, she's mostly trying to distract herself from the trauma she experienced while in the dungeon, because she's still reeling from that.
Fair enough. I imagine you guys are all pretty tired from
She's
the
cooking with
events.
food.
You guys are all still like covered in dungeon muck,
Oh, yeah.
and some of you are covered in blood. Like you,
Oh, yeah,
you
he's
look
getting
pretty
back.
rough.
I guess I already would have gotten a bath then.
Sure,
Yeah,
push. Scoot over.
you
You can come in the bath with me. He
Gravy
doesn't give a
looks like
fuck,
she
bro.
got
Cannonball.
Gravy just looks like she got electrocuted to shit.
I mean, like, look how
Her
big that
hair's
bath
like
is.
poof.
Yeah, look how big that bath is. All of us can fit in that bath.
Yeah, Fezzik would get butt ass naked and running cannonball in that thing.
Honestly, you guys can do that. Gravy will bathe later,
You can do that.
because
That's fine.
sausage fest.
Hey.
So the bath is a kind of ocean blue tile all over the walls and the floor. It reminds you of some kind of subterranean, higher end subterranean ice baths out in kind of more deserty areas of the world. There is a kind of waterfall-like installation at the end of the tub that pours into and refreshes the water as you are in it. It is nice. You actually feel pretty heftily rejuvenated just from the bath alone. The aromas in here are that of tea tree oil and lavender and lilac and just very floral, kind of calming smells. After your escapade, and after all of you have kind of gotten clean, you return to the main portion of the house and the eating area, and there is a sizable amount of people here. Adora, you have been hanging out with Alianna, who seems quite a bit calmer, back to her normal kind of like arms folded, cool, calm, and collected attitude. She says, well, I'm gonna get a drink. Good luck with the rest of the night.
Oh, one more thing. You might not be able to tell me, but would you be able to show me
The thing?
the thing?
Let me sleep on that one.
Okay. All right.
She turns and says, you want a drink?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. She kind of like runs up to the bar and goes, Octopodes, give me one for the newbie. And you see out of kind of a compartment that splashes kind of some of the drink out of the glass as it clatters to this basin and slides out just by itself. And she says, go ahead. She says, one for me too, just on the safe side. And another one.
I'll smell it. What?
It smells sulfurous, but also sweet. The sulfur is. Go ahead.
Is it? Do I think it's gonna be a strong drink?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll down it.
Okay.
Well, I'll take a. I'll take a sip.
No take back seats.
It
You
is-
should go down it.
That's true.
I will give you the sip and then the down.
It's like taking your hand off the chess piece.
Yeah. You you take a sip, and it is wrong. It is barely perceivable as alcohol. If any of you have had Malort, it's essentially that.
My lord.
It is vile. It's like a trash fire in a bottle.
Oh, lovely.
And that's exactly why I down it.
Yeah, and you throw it back and barely get it past your
Get it
tonsils.
over with.
It was significantly more alcohol than just a shot. It was like a double, maybe a triple shot. And she
Oh.
she goes,
Yeah, you feel
nice,
good.
and just takes like a gulp, like you would a soda from a glass. And
Yeah, nasty.
Stuff.
how are you feeling? And she roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Now, out of pure curiosity, DM, do any of us make a note? These two.
Those of you who are in the dining area.
Okay.
14.
I feel like Gravy
14?
got kicked
Okay,
out
give
of
me
the
a second.
kitchen, and she's sulking in the dining area.
Okay.
He's just sitting at the bar, just like, octopodes, please.
You get this
another snack.
you get this fuzzy sensation on your fingertips that kind of spreads to the other parts of your skin from what you can perceive. You kind of marvel at it at first, thinking, strange. This alcohol makes my skin literally feel like velvet. As one of the patrons bumps you and goes, "Whoa, you're soft," and kind of like rubs your arm, like the crystalline part of your arm, and goes, "That's weird, man," and kind of turns with his tray of drinks and walks off.
Thanks, man.
Alianna, she says, "We'll see how far this goes. I'm in for it too," and throws it back, takes a deep breath, and you can see her form shrink a little bit as her skin also kind of coats itself in this loose layer of fur, I'll say.
Y'all about to bang?
The
Literally sitting here like, don't bang our house, chick. Don't do that.
the
Actually, do please. I want her to get all the dirt on you I can.
the
Hello, Todd.
alcohol in question seems to have minorly shifted your consciousnesses to that of rabbit folk or halflings. This is a drink of halfling mimicry. It was created by the halflings as a kind of leveling the playing field between the races. You've heard of it before.
My shoes.
Do I shrink?
You do. You notice after a while, it takes maybe 30 minutes. Your constitution is pretty good, especially for what you've been through. And after a while, you're like, I used to be able to see the top of the counter. And you look over, and it is Alianna is essentially like a gold fur tipped, like kind of like frosted tips at the end of each hair. There's kind of like a follicle. Yeah, it's like a follicle of gold, as well as large bunny ears and horns that come off of those bunny ears as well. And she says,
She's a jackalope.
she's like, I will show you more if you can find me. And she jumps and disappears within herself.
Like apparates?
hmm
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
It's hide and seek, but there's no seek.
I just imagine Alianna is like sitting in a small compartment in the house, like, he's never gonna find me. You're not even trying.
Sorry, saying Adora doesn't chase tail.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Damn, I'm gonna have to comfort her later for being denied.
Quick question: this ale you were talking about, is this the same ale that Fezzik got a keg of,
Fucking hope so.
or is that I just kind of started downing it.
You
Fezzik
one
doesn't
giant
really-
rabbit.
Roll a Constitution saving
can
throw for
rage.
me.
Okay.
Oh no.
Because you've been drinking on it for a minute at this point.
14.
14.
No, I wanted Fezzik Cottontail.
I don't know.
Uh, you have the unquenchable urge to find your hat. And everybody must know. You are frustrated that you don't have your hat, and at this point, everybody looks like they know where it is better than you.
Does Fezzik normally wear a hat?
No.
I don't think.
Hey,
Got the
B,
fade.
you know where my hat is? I can't find it anywhere.
You know what, Fezzik? Honestly, I thought I saw the new guy had it. Dora? What was his name? I thought I saw him with it.
He looked like he had it. Let me go
Yeah.
find him.
He seems like a mischievous little guy, you know. He might have taken it from. It could have been a prank. I'm not sure.
All right. I take off seeing if I
All
can
right,
find
good luck. Don't hurt him too much.
As you're walking through the crowd, out of the kind of corner of your vision, you swear like 4 or 5 different people are wearing your hat. But as you turn to go and look, they're definitely not.
I'm absolutely like just kind of jittering and crashing out. Just, like, constantly looking.
It's
So
like,
I just kind of always see it out of the corner of my eye.
Whatever that fucking fisheye view is of like certain people in movies.
Right. Mr. Kintar, what are you up to at this point in the night?
It's the
Being
night
a good
already.
host.
Yeah, I'd say at this point it's nighttime. You guys came out at like twilight.
Well, I think that like after I talked to those people and I went inside, I would have went out to the patio and just like watched as people like started filing in.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna stay out there.
Okay. From the inside of the tavern, you can hear a voice pick up. It's quiet at first, but a lone voice kind of picks up in the midst of the kind of goings-on of the crowd, and people start to kind of tune in more to what's going on. Kintara, you've not heard this in a long time. This specific song, regardless of the lyrics of the song you're hearing, are those of wolves playing in the forest. Young wolves experiencing young wolf lives and hunting and playing and getting scolded by their parents. The only person you've ever heard this song and continue to hear sing is Leah.
Well, I'm
But you
gonna
also
go
hear the sound of
downstairs.
just like one crutch because she has.
You go down and
Wow.
she's
Yeah.
sitting on the table, and she has what looks to be a harp in her hands as she's playing and singing. Slowly but surely, you get people kind of joining in with her.
You have my hat. You have my hat. That's just kind of. It's like, you can see. You can hear that just over.
I'm just gonna be
All
like,
physically-
I'm just gonna be like leaned up against the door, watching and listening.
You have my hat, don't you?
It takes maybe another hour or so, but the hat drink lasts a little longer than feels perceivable. At a certain point, you realize there's something off about your quest for this hat. Like, you can't really remember exactly what it looks like, but you know it's lost.
I would know.
I have a
I would just
question.
Wait, that's all you're left with is like as the drink fades, you're just left with this lingering memory. Though
Yeah.
that sucks. Have fun
Every
with
time
that.
I drink, I just think of that hat.
As you drink
I would
the...
like.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say the reason Gravy's not at the party is because she's chilling in the bath by herself.
Heard.
All the bubbles. All the
Smart girl.
bubbles. She overloaded that thing with bubbles. So she's in there having one giant bubble bath party to herself. Probably with a rubber duck of some kind.
It's a rubber chicken.
Yes!
Yes, Kintar.
Whenever we were working on Leah's amputation, I turned my coat to a tourniquet.
Mhm.
Like,
You want to
I'm-
get that back?
I just wondered, like, what, like something she has with her.
I will say, as this you're kind of reminded, wait a minute. Yeah, Leah had my coat. You kind of turn to kind of follow your question with motion, and the coat rack on the inside of the kind of main porch area has your coat hanging on it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna grab that, put it on immediately, and then go back to my brooding and leaning.
Okay. Is there anything that you guys would like to do in the night to facilitate the camaraderie?
No.
No.
Camaraderie.
I want to go find B.
Cool.
B's probably in the dining room. I would assume after I got my bath and everything, so I probably can't.
I probably would have hopped around and help to like serve any drinks, anything like that.
Hell yeah.
Looking for this.
After I found my
I
hat.
don't know about camaraderie, but I feel like at some point Gravy would look in the bathwater at her reflection and be reminded
Who
of
are
the
you?
flashing vision of the pool, and kind of start to question herself, and be like, what was that? Who is there? Like, she's like having a crisis in the bathtub right now, looking at the water.
I'd say B probably sits down with Leah and plays music.
Oh yeah.
Kentaro is not really like he's in the dining room because like it feels like it's expected of him and he should be, but he's not wanting to be any more social than he has to.
That's fair. B, as
he
you're...
has learned a lot in that dungeon, okay?
Oh yeah. He's got a lot to wrestle with.
Sorry, I have a lot to deal with. Ugh.
B, as you're playing music with Leah, you see Adora walk up. He's significantly shorter and fuzzier than you remember, but you can tell it's him.
I'd be surprised if I even remember him at that. I'd be like, who are you? Aren't you just the cutest little fella?
B, when you get a chance, I need to talk to you. So just let me know. Come and find me.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Preferably tomorrow morning at some point. I'd love to have a chance to talk.
Fair enough. Enjoy your night.
Yeah, same to you.
Random, short.
Wait, who are you, by the way? Is he walking away?
He's into some weird stuff.
You look over at Leah, and she just shrugs.
Awaken something in me.
As the night progresses, the revelry and fanfare of the now very persistent crowd. It's pretty shoulder to shoulder for a majority of the night until things start to kind of naturally settle down. The night closes with lots of music and drunken attitudes and many games played on both the lawn of the Chimpkin house and in the living room of the Chimpkin house. As you kind of watch as the night goes on, especially you, Fezzik, as you're helping distribute drinks, Octopodes' form splits into 8 different octopi that kind of slink underneath and through legs and carrying cups and plates as they deftly deliver food and drink.
Which one had your hat, though?
That one.
If there's not anything else that you guys would like to do for the evening of kind of joyful celebration, we will move on to the end of the evening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
He's ready to go.
Nah. Gravy's just gonna have an existential crisis by herself and avoid the party after the trauma
bath.
she went through. So, yep.
She's just getting all prudy in the bath, just freaking out.
As you kind of relax, you almost expect the reflection to jump out at you, but for the first time in a long time, you get peace.
Okay. But she still has that shoe drop feeling of like, what was that,
Mhm.
what's looming kind of thing. Okay, cool.
You all, I assume, find your way to your rooms, respectively. Adora, what are you doing as you can tell that they're kind of filing off to their respective domiciles?
I will just go to the living room and sleep on the couch.
Heard.
Because no one's
I,
told me I have a room or anything.
I wanted to, before Fezzik actually walked into his room, I'm assuming kind of everyone's moving up there kind of around the same time.
Yeah.
I want to see, when I see a door start like going back down to the living room, I just want to try to handle.
Any
Sure.
handle?
It won't bite.
I'm still in the living room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on up here. Try
Yeah.
to handle.
Okay. All right. I'll walk up and
Okay.
I'll.
You'll know the handle.
You guys walk down the hallway to the kind of section of the house that is dedicated to the rooms. Fezzik, you walk to your door that easily opens up to you, and you kind of catch the rest of the crew sleepily and drunkenly kind of shuffling off to their respective rooms with the goodnights of a successful day. You notice that okay, there are 2 extra rooms, other than the ones that are occupied by the rest of the crew. And they don't seem to be really doors. They're like facades of doors. Doing there, boss.
I'll try a facade of a handle.
Okay. As you walk up, the handle of the door kind of quick shifts to a different kind of wood. You see the kind of glazed, waxy material that you're familiar with, rather. This is candlewood. As you turn the doorknob, the rest of the door kind of shifts to that pale white color of the candlewood, and the borders of the door are filigreed by a mixture of well-crafted stone and gingerly placed flowers that kind of speckle the visage of the doorframe itself. As you turn the doorknob, it unlatches and pushes open slightly.
Well, looks like you are with us now. You'll get used to it.
Am I trapped? Am I gonna be trapped in here?
You won't be trapped in there. It just kind of shows your childhood home. And as I say that, can I do a check if I know anything about his door?
Yeah, make a history check with disadvantage.
Yeah, okay, that's even worse. Come on, just 2 high rolls.
Am I there? Do I see the door? I'd like to do a check. If I'm seeing the door.
Yeah, sure. I'll say that this is about when you walk up to go to your room.
Fezzik was just
Disadvantage?
curious how it was going to
Yeah.
go with the door since he's gone through that before.
22.
22.
I rolled a 16, then a 17.
Okay. Mr. Fezzik, what was your roll?
11.
11. Okay. You aren't super sure what his door is even made of. Kintar, on the other hand, it reminds you of something, but it's distant. Like, it is a fleeting memory, maybe almost an experience you dodged somehow. It doesn't call up any memories specifically, but it is strange.
Okay.
But if
That's what he gets with a 22. That's fucked up, dude.
Man, even though players say that shit.
All right, fair enough.
That's all it gets for a 22.
I mean, no matter what
man.
the rule is, if there's no like logic in Kintar knowing
Poor
that,
guy.
Yeah,
Connor's just trying to keep us from knowing too much too soon. That's all.
Give me a day.
but
I'd like to say, like, whenever like Kintar goes into his room, he had been like kind of like suppressing like the transformation of the room, you know, and it was like he didn't allow that to happen. And I don't think he will do that anymore. I think that the door and the room inside will probably now, like, he's okay with it being, you know, the room in his past.
It is a mixture of things. It is the room from your past, but it's made out of different materials. Brightly hewn, kind of whitish blue stone, instead of wood planks. And the room is rounder than you remember it being. You can tell that your memory is being influenced by the dungeon and the experiences that you've had there.
Is it related to what I discovered of my lineage?
You, upon further inspection, lean down and look closer at the grain of the wood. And you can tell where there are knots in the planks, instead of being, you know, a dark spot in the wood surrounded by concentric rings. It is a moon surrounded by concentric rings. And this is dappled loosely all throughout, wherever a knot would be in the wood. It is definitely echoing the dungeon, but cleaner. It's not as dingy.
Okay. It's not exactly comforting for me, but I wouldn't say it's like I think Kintar would just accept it for what it is.
it's a win. Half win.
Half win.
But as a door would be opening his door, just seems as if you should be with us where we are now. When we came and got this house, it showed some crazy shit. But sometimes that's how life rolls with the crazy stuff. So make yourself at home and we'll see you in the morning. And I'll walk inside my room.
You have a good night.
You too, buddy.
As you all
Are they about to kiss?
kiss the homies goodnight.
Just sexual tension.
Every single character. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Is it like doors that are like right next to each other with like maybe a little bit of space?
Yeah, it's like think log cabin style bedrooms, where it's like
Are you gonna try
one
and whisper through a
hallway.
wall?
It's one hallway with doors on either side that kind of end at the end of the wall. Think like a hotel with only 6 rooms.
We should
They're
install
small.
cup phones.
They
Definitely should go to Alianna's room if you're gonna do anything.
They look like they would be closet-sized from the outside, but as you step into your room, you realize it's much bigger on the inside.
I
It's
realize
not
it's
liquidity.
much smaller on the outside.
Right. Yeah.
It's the size of a closet, but you open it up and it's a cabinet.
That's a Doctor Who reference.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And then does the room shift?
Yeah.
To...
As you walk in, you remember seeing everything in this room in your past at one point or another. The furniture is sparse. It seems as though the only seating arrangements are dense floor mats made of plant fiber and some cushioning material, most likely a form of cotton or something like that. The walls themselves are made of not candlewood, but one of the native woods to the Fey regions. The smell of not particularly appetizing but filling meal that your caretaker and compatriot would cook kind of wafts ambiently through the air with no source. And it is comforting. Strange, but comforting.
Beautiful. I don't even know. I feel like I would like sleep on a tree, like on the dirt next to a tree or something.
Okay. Interesting.
We haven't really,
There's
yeah,
a,
we haven't
there's
really
a
talked
couch
about.
downstairs.
What would
we
you
haven't
like
really
it to
talked
be?
About.
There's a couch downstairs.
Yeah, that sounds. That sounds good to me. Like I'm more comfortable sleeping on the ground.
Okay, cool. So then how I'll have it is you remember the house that all of what I've just described contains.
A little
There,
hammock.
yeah, there's this small grove of trees that kind of are different from the candle trees that grow outside the home and the region in general. You remember taking lots of naps as a kid by this tree when you could. Through training and kind of regimented, making sure that you were safe on your own. It doesn't take you long to find comfort where you found it before.
Beautiful. Little tear on my face.
As the rest of you settle in for bed, the exhaustion really sets in. You guys have been going for a while. That dungeon was rough, and your psyches, as well as your bodies, need a good rest. Things are calm. The house kind of settles here and there. B, you are still experiencing what is essentially a large bed in the middle of a field of flowers. And Fezzik, your house is, instead of being what you remember as a kid, it is how you remember it the last time you were in Dennispine.
Is Gizmo in his spot?
He is. Yeah, as you walk in, you find Gizmo in his spot, pleasantly sleeping in his corner. The best you can tell a creature of his kind to sleep. If there's anything that you guys would like to do before crashing, then that would be the time to say so.
Nope. Just gonna pass out.
Okay.
See how much more of this Kang I could chug.
Oh my god.
Where's my fucking hat?
Seriously, just like looking at his bedroom.
Tearing it apart, like
I
All the
immediately
corrects in the bedroom.
dive underneath the bed to
Where
see
are
if it's
you?
underneath.
hell yeah.
Gizmo, did you take it?
I will
Where
say
are you?
you spend probably 30 minutes looking for the hat until you realize, wait a fucking second.
I
And
don't wear hats.
I don't wear a
yeah,
hat.
the alcohol
Have
kind
you
of
long
subsides.
rested?
I'm not bald.
Yes, I will say this counts as a long rest. You guys are back up to long restedness.
Woo!
Woo!
Miss
I have my 2
Gravy.
spell slots back.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like that tone, Connor. What's happening? Nightmares?
As you lay your head down, your dreams get pushed out of the way. Like you start to dream deep into REM sleep almost immediately, and the color that is within those dreams is ripped from them first, and then the image is like sand poured from a bucket,
What?
but silent and dreadful.
Oh, no.
And you hear deep within your cerebral cortex this basso voice, calmly and patiently. What do you think your worth is?
What? Okay, what?
As you're kind of
Um.
dumbfounded, you hear light footsteps in low, low water, like puddles. Just this. And then the yanking of a chain.
Oh.
You hear, "You are more useful to me than you realize. But you
Who
giving
are you?
away... Oh, that is a good question. I am a being that's looking out for the little guy. Those of
I don't
us
know.
who
You
have
seem like a
been
pretty big guy to me.
all the better for protecting you with." And
Protecting me.
as he steps into the light, you
Is that a
see
big bad wolf line?
very
What the fuck?
well, for the first time ever, really, the large visage, blue skin, one single purple horn cascading over the top of his head, and his magenta hair flowing over his shoulders. The bright pink eyes that glow even when his eyelids close, kind of through his eyelids, are piercing in the absolute darkness that you are experiencing right now. As he takes a couple more steps towards you, his footsteps don't make any sound anymore. You can tell that there are ripples in some dark liquid, but they don't make any sound. As the ripples kind of defect away from his foot, stars show up in the peaks of the ripples, and then disappear as they calm back down.
Like the pool in the dungeon.
Kinda. He
He's like,
asks you...
protect me? Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. He says, "In a way, yes. You have been lied to like the rest of your ilk. And I am here to make what has been done wrong right. You've seen the vile nature of her children. The experiments they've done to dodge their fates and punishments.
You're talking about the dungeon.
I am. Thank you, by the way. The gift of a name brings a lot. Like insight. I would have not been able to see the inside of that dungeon if not for your name. So thank you." And he kind of recedes back into the darkness, and you hear his voice behind you, and he says, "Now," and he leans in over your shoulder. He says, "Let's cut a deal."
A deal?
A deal.
What kind of deal?
You execute tasks. I reward you with power. Power that has not been seen in millennia. He kind of...
You're offering me power.
I'm offering you enough power to make the hells look like a cakewalk.
And why would I need such power?
He steps forward with his hand kind of outreached towards your face, and he says, as the chain grabs tight to his arm, he says, "Because I can't take it for myself. So I have to find others to do it for me."
So this just sounds like a win-win for you. You get powers through me, and I still do dirty work for you? I'm confused. How do I benefit?
You get to keep your power, and it comes with the added benefit of godhood.
At that point, she's like, what? Like, her face drops. Godhood?
He kind of looks up into the air and says, "The moon has been beautiful for far too long. Do what you must." And then he disappears. You are left standing
Bitch
in
won't come
a
around my hood.
void full of red stars. B.
Shit.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling I was next. Oh man.
I didn't say
all I
no,
want to
I
say
didn't
is,
make
yeah,
you.
that bitch won't come around to my fucking hood. Fucking would see him pop up with the 9 hells.
Look, all I'm saying is she didn't verbally say anything, but she's got a lot to think about now.
Oh yeah,
Do it.
absolutely. Jesus Christ.
Do it.
God damn it.
Do it.
She just got offered to be a god, like
Fucking,
someone like Gravy who usually gives no shits. Like, what the
fucking shit talking the hells over here though. Little bitch.
Do it.
That's not
Do it.
her.
Do it.
That's
Do it.
not
Do it.
her.
Do it.
I know.
Okay, but
Come around my ring of hell, see what happens. I'll get all the boys out, I'll get all the cambions.
As you fall asleep, you are expecting, nigh hoping, for anything, the Lady of the Flowers. And as you fall asleep, almost as though you wake back up, but the bed's not there. Still in the same field of flowers. And she is standing there, looking at you pensively. Says, "What have you learned, my boy?"
I've learned that it seems like a lot of different people are, or not different even people, I don't know what to call you all, it's entity, gods, demigods, whatever you all refer to yourselves as, but it seems like a lot of different entities have their hands in what's going on right now. A lot of people are trying to push an agenda for their own gain.
Dinesmera is balancing gingerly a needle tip. Your actions do not go unnoticed. Promise. And for accepting my terms, let me see your mask, please.
I remove the mask and I hand it to her.
You get it from her, or give it to her rather, and she gets it from you. And she smiles from behind the mask. It's strange that you can tell, but you can tell. She says, "You picked expectantly, but I'm not disappointed. Treat it with care." And she turns it over and lays her hand in the mask. She says, "Just so I can make sure that my star pupil has guidance." And you see the eyes of the mask kind of glow with a faint blue light that breaks off like magical ice, tone of which is beautiful and crystalline. She says, "It will allow me to see as much as will allow. Keep in mind that I am not to be trifled with or lied to."
Would I be able to use it to get in contact with you?
For the right circumstances, yes. But know that I am insouciantly busy.
I understand. If I could ask one more favor.
Of course.
I pull out my sword and I kind of like stick it in the dirt, not in the flowers. I don't touch any flower with it. And I look at her and I say, "The sword hasn't really been working for me lately. Can you help with that?"
I cannot. I know who can.
Okay.
I deal in tides of energy, music, the movement itself through nature. I do not manufacture anything. She says, however, you are on the right path. Traveling east is for the best for everyone, I think.
Alright.
But, as you children with free wills tend to do, I have no way to control your actions. Just do them diligently and with the knowledge that bonds can be dangerous.
Yeah, I've been figuring that out lately.
I have to follow the law as well. And if you embarrass the courts, embarrass the courts. Do not make me punish you in ways I do not want to.
You have nothing to worry about.
Thank you. And she kind of bows very deeply with one arm out, and it looks like the kind of flowers that are underneath her kind of mushroom hat bow as well. And as she comes up and she kind of hits you in the chest with a stick that she didn't have before. She says, learn the song. You will learn more than you expect, I think, in due time. And you look down and it's the song that you picked up from Leah's brother's shop.
Okay.
Music is important. It's what we all live for.
Alright. I'll learn the song. And then, I don't know if I can, but I would almost like to like lucid dream and just kind of sit down and just start learning it, not even wasting time.
Okay. Make a performance check for me.
Okay. Now, out of pure curiosity, DM, am I allowed to use the new character? Old character.
This would be when
Old?
this would be new character sheet.
New character sheet. Okay then. So be better at performance then. That is a 15.
15.
Yep, 10 plus 5.
Okay. It's strange. Practicing music can be tedious and frustrating in normal everyday life, especially when you're trying to invoke magic out of it. It's notoriously difficult. But this is different. You learn the song out of order, almost, and your brain has to pick up the pieces to be able to line it back up. Be almost brute force. You get some of it. You think that when you wake up, you'll be able to retain it. And as you wake up, I think you'll probably end up learning about 50% of the song at a moderate level.
Okay.
At least within your memory, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Still on easy mode kind of thing.
You'd have to go back and look at the notes to make sure that you were getting the latter portion of the song correct, but you're getting more confident with it for sure.
Okay.
Medium ones are just the pinky, so it'll be kind of tough.
As the new day greets you, the sun comes through the window bright. For all of you, actually. The color of the light is intensely yellow and calm. Birds are chirping outside. You can hear the commotion of the general public just going about their daily lives. And you can hear cleanup happening in the rest of the house.
We don't have to do it. We have people we hired. It's the beauty of having money.
I have no money.
I don't think Gravy
I have none
actually
either.
like. I feel like Gravy didn't actually sleep. Like you sleep, but you're not like feeling rested. Like you're restless.
Hmm.
Yeah. So she looks like shit. Like she's hammered, but she didn't drink. She looks like shit
Yeah.
the next morning.
I usually wake up early, so I'm probably up there just like helping the people clean and stuff like that.
Cool. Hell yeah. They are very appreciative. The mess is immense. Furniture was moved. One of the townsfolk, the majority of you have seen him before, kind of an older gentleman in a big gray cloak. Passed out on the
Baron!
passed out on the couch in the living room when he found that it was unoccupied. He was pretty quick to wake up and shuffle off, but he was amongst the crowd that got fairly intoxicated, and for the first time you witnessed a smile from under the hood. As the morning progresses, food is collected and eaten, drink is drank. What would you guys like to do to start your day?
I would like to go to the dining room, collect. We'll look at what money we have, collect half of it, and then go and to find Leah.
You go in and just a moment.
That pleased me a lot.
Don't be a lot. I don't want Leah to get that much.
It's like 15.
Yeah, for real.
Okay.
Listen, the more she gets, that means we get the same amount. So like that's decent.
I mean, the more she gets, the more we lose.
You made.
Dora gets it.
You get down, and Octopodes is counting
3K loss.
coins. And Alianna is kind of sitting next to him, going, "Wow." She looks up at you, Kintar, as you're coming into the room, and she says, "We did pretty good. 550 is not bad for a single night."
550? Wow. 550 what?
Gold.
Wow. So, 275 of that, can you put that in the bag for me?
She says, "I've already done it. Here you are."
Put it in the fucking bag.
He was just double checking to see that he got it all together.
Thank you. No,
Of course.
I don't know.
As you head out, the sun is bright, and the Baron's house is being gutted. All of the belongings and treasures and stuff held within the house are kind of all strewn out on the lawn, and you can tell that there's a small auction going on for the Baron's things, and
Hell yeah, an estate sale, dude. It's the best time to buy this shit. Do we need
right.
anything new? Like, I'm just saying, like, we can get it cheap. We need any new furniture? Oh, okay, sorry.
As you go to drop the money off, you are passed by Leah's brother, who kind of flags you down gently, because he looks exhausted and hungover as all get out, and says, "Hey, she's held up in the bar. She's probably lost a lot of blood and drank more alcohol than..." Oh.
I was gone. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm back.
how much did you hear?
Nothing.
Okay.
Estate sale?
Okay. As you're walking down the...
It was just a shitty joke.
As you're walking around the, as you're walking towards Leah's bar, you are passed by her brother. He looks haggard and hungover, and flags you down and says, "Leah's in the tavern. She's probably lost more blood than she's got alcohol in her body, but, you know, though some of us survive.
She seemed to be in good spirits last night.
Losing a leg would mean you get drunker quicker, right? Because then you have less blood and the more blood alcohol content.
I would
Or
assume
wait.
so.
Did
Oh,
Fezzik
okay.
lose a leg?
He's like, he kind of like looks up at you and trying not to look at any of the light that's surrounding him. He's like, I'm gonna go and brew something for my headache.
Thank you for everything you did for her, and I'm very sorry for what happened.
Adventurers take more damage than the rest of us, and always had a heart for it. I'm not gonna
not
stop her
polite.
from living her life.
Maybe it'll grow back.
It's messed up.
I'm
man.
not there. I didn't say that.
Yeah. This is a separate conversation about Leah that you're having with like one of the patrons of the house, just like in incongruency with.
Maybe it'll grow back.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I had an uncle once that he apparently lost a finger and he just said it grew back. I don't know.
So I'm gonna just like nod to him and walk into Leah's establishment.
Yeah, he kind of waves and nods and braces his head, kind of hobbles off to his house. You approach and enter the tavern, and Leah is kind of sitting on the bar top, cleaning the best she can, doing what she can. She says, "Oh, welcome in. No, I have not slept. Yes, it's because I got too drunk. I will sleep eventually. I'm feeling restless. Go figure."
How are you feeling? Oh, never mind.
She says, "You're good. It's earlier than I want it to be."
It seemed like you were having a good time last night, but maybe it was a little bit too good of a time.
No such thing. She she winces and says, "That being said, I am gonna go to bed here soon. I'm exhausted, and I need to rest."
But how are you doing?
I am missing a leg, and I'm bummed about it, and I'm
I love you.
sick, but I'll get better. I just need food and to heal. Nothing's really changing.
It's gonna grow back.
So much for having a leg up in the world.
I just
Oh, you
imagine
love her.
that these are all thoughts going through Star's head that are being by his.
That's funny.
Just tell her you love her.
That's not included.
Back of your head, you fucking know it is.
Ask
Come on,
if her
do it.
bed needs company.
Do it. 3 words. That's all it takes. I love you.
She.
I
Go ahead.
just say I can't express enough regret for what happened in that dungeon. If there's anything I can do, please let me know.
She says, "Unless you can regrow a leg, there's really not much you can do. But what'll make me feel better is if you came around a little more often. I understand that you're busy and that you've got all the adventure anybody could
Say it.
ever want, but
Say it.
everybody misses you."
Tell her you love her.
Yeah, I'm starting to. I didn't expect that, but it's been kind of nice being around. And
Make a family, settle down.
if you haven't noticed, my house has legs now, so I'm a little bit more mobile than I used to be.
Yeah, that is definitely the case, isn't it?
I imagine we'll be leaving here pretty soon, but who knows? I'm sure we'll be back sooner than it took this last time.
Tell her to come with you. Say you love her.
That's good. I we'll look forward to your return, but
I would offer you a place. I know you believe your place is here.
even if I didn't believe my place was here, I have a literal handicap now, and it kind of limits my options. But the future is crazy, and shit's getting weird, so...
I've definitely seen weirder shit than, a regrown leg. Who knows what.
I mean, my mentor is... You've seen him, he's strange.
That he is. Mentor, okay.
Yeah. But I could let you get back to doing what you need to. You're here to drop off the coin, right?
Wow. Okay.
You're not keeping that for yourself. Fuck you.
I mean, it's not like you're there to fucking tell her that you love her or anything.
I take the bag out and I set it on the bar. So, it's a decent amount for one night. I'm sorry I couldn't do more.
Trust me, this is enough. I appreciate it.
For like a fucking year.
Maybe just a little less.
She
Skims them off the top.
she says, "Sorry if I seemed hasty. I'm looking forward to getting back on my foot." And she kind of has this warm but tired smile.
Kintar is just what my reaction was, that was Kintar.
Yeah. She says, "I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you, genuinely. Tell your friends thank you as well. They're fun."
Of course. It was great. It was great seeing you again. Thank you for everything as well.
She kind of hops down and guides her foot using the crutches and hobbles over. And
I want to help her up to where she's going.
yeah, as you kind of walk over, she's like, convenient, and she gives you a big hug, and she says, "Don't worry about it. Just know that I appreciate seeing you again." And then she kind of turns and uses her crutches far more deftly now than just before, but she makes her way up the stairs like she's had to use crutches up the stairs many times.
Hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave. No.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna.
I will kill
gonna-
you right now.
Sexual tension is the furthest thing from that conversation.
Fucker, I'm gonna freak out. Sorry, I'm trying to bring a little joy to Kintar's life.
The rest of you.
Dude, not every relationship has to be sexual. Dude.
Never said it did. Never said it did.
I think you've been saying that.
I will say that this is the conversation that's
No,
happening
actually,
as you
no.
get back to the... What are the rest of you guys doing as the day kind of ramps up after the kind of morning meal and getting ready for the day?
After kind of standing around for a bit, I would have eventually pulled out that mossy stone and
Okay.
just see if there was anything that went along or if it, is still
Use it like a
rounding.
pumice on your heel.
It
Hit target back of the head and knocks sense into him.
it's strange. It was squarish, or squaring off a little more the last time you looked at it. And now it seems to be fluctuating in weight. Not shape, but weight. Because it's significantly heavier than it was the last time you checked on it. As a matter of fact, after you pull it out of your bag, you're like, whoa, there we go.
Yeah, no, just kind of curious on why it's gaining weight. Didn't eat that much, but
Maybe it's pregnant.
Oh, Rocky, have you been?
It's gonna give birth to a bunch of little rocks.
No.
After that, I'd eventually just put it away.
Okay.
That's how Earth elementals are born.
Yeah.
See if I can fit it back in the bag.
Yeah, I mean it fits pretty nicely. It's maybe this big not the size of like a football, but square. As your guys' day continues, I imagine you're probably...
Sorry.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
do just have one question. When B wakes up and everything, how different does it feel? Like, compared to before?
You
I'm
didn't...
just curious.
Yeah, you didn't realize until this morning how hot your blood was running all the time.
Okay.
You feel like for the first time in ever, you're feeling breeze and kind of a peace in the wind. Other than that, the flower on your mask has gone from just one flower to kind of like framing the top and the sides of the mask.
Okay.
Did you do any visual change with your jacket?
Me?
Yeah, no, with me.
Uh,
I don't know if there was anything visual with yours.
the most that I would have changed is you would probably just notice that B isn't wearing armor.
Okay.
Gotcha. Like I would have taken my armor off, and I'm only wearing the jacket now.
Cool.
And I don't probably have my sword at my hip anymore.
Ooh.
Do you have a walking stick at your hip?
Nope.
Okay.
Now Kintar did give you that sword, so like I feel like he's gonna be.
B bought that sword from very much. I paid
was,
fair price for it.
I think it was a barter situation. Okay.
Well, yeah, because I sold
Barter
because we
contract.
traded, and you got my old sword, which was a normal one, and I got the.
Sure.
I still paid you for it.
Fair.
But also, I don't need it anymore. So I mean, if you want to, pay me.
It's okay. Oh wow. Kintar wants to.
275 gold.
275 gold for my +1 long sword.
Wait, did we split that gold, or is that just like gonna stay? Like...
Well, I mean, we need to use it to like pay for the house, and then also like pay the
My
employees.
pockets.
Yeah, after...
At some point, whenever we have a treasury and we decide to dip into the funds, we can.
Yeah, I would...
So that goes into
employee.
the treasury now.
I would say that after
keep track of the money.
Fezzik does not need to be the money guy. I'll be the money.
Hey, Fezzik is the money guy.
Fezzik
Gravy.
is an idiot.
So,
Such a dick.
thank you.
Kintar.
So while everyone's kind of doing their
Make
thing,
Fezzik cry.
I definitely feel like Gravy's appearance, as far as everything she's gone through and the dreams she had, she looks a little more washed out, like maybe more heavy bags under the eyes, like she clearly didn't sleep good. And her normal outfit that she wears is kind of burnt. It's kind of crispy.
Yeah.
She got electrocuted basically in that trap thing. So she takes that purple petal cloak that she got, and she kind of fashions it into like a makeshift veil hood thing to kind of compensate for the missing burnt part of her clothes.
Okay.
I mean, she was
So she
only
kinda
really
has
in
this-
kind of rags before, so this is just her adding the rags.
Yeah, so she's got this like kind of purple veil, muted purple veil over like her head now.
Cool.
Like a
Like when you
headdress
see
thing.
those girls do those really cute things with outfits where they just like knot a few things into places, and all of
Right.
a sudden it's
Yeah.
completely like it's like
Yeah.
a crop top all of a
So-
sudden, and you're like,
Yeah,
The
she's
fuck?
trying
Yeah.
her best.
Craft.
So, yeah, she's trying her best, but she's basically taken that purple, what was a cloak, and has turned it into like this veil thing to make up for her lack of hood now.
The
So yeah, Gravy's going through a wardrobe change.
oh yeah. Edmund Gawain, one of the elder folk in the house, kind
sounds
of
like a knight in Elden Ring. Sorry.
You're good. He walks up to the group as they're coming out of the rooms and says, "Yes, hello, you all, and good morning. How are we moving today, or are we keeping the house in the same position?"
Well, I assume as we sit around and have breakfast today, we're probably going to discuss about our next plan of action, which will be where we're headed next. So, we're probably going to be moving today.
Lovely.
We shall know more. We should know
We just-
more precise time here in a little while after we have our chat.
When you hear the conch, that's how you'll know we're moving.
Right. Just, prepare us for the move, because we have to make sure the house stays adequately fed.
Oh, of course.
We'll make sure you know as soon as we do.
Thank you. I am now going to start the preparation for the move. I will take this as my warning, so thank you. And he kind of
Thank you,
shovels
Edmund.
off. You see the hand go up, and he kind of waddles away.
Why we pay you the big bucks, Edmund?
Any model away.
The rest of the staff seems to be in the dining hall. And as you kind of sit and watch the kind of goings on of the house, the many tables that were there last night are now condensed, literally pushed into each other to make a larger table, kind of like pushing water droplets together. They snap together with this audible wooden percussive sound that sounds like each kind of vein or grain of the wood snapping together. Alianna says, "So, what's the plan?"
That's
Well,
a good question.
kind of what we're gonna figure out. But I know we got that letter from Alwick and Toddy, but I don't really know what else where to head to.
Is
Did you say Alwick and Toddy?
Yeah, where we got these jackets. We found a letter, and I pull out. I think I was the one with the letter. I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody
love
had
those
it.
two.
Somebody grabbed it off.
The
I
letter is
feel like at
produced.
this- I feel like at this point, Gravy comes down the stairs in her new makeshift clothes, which is even more of an excuse to go see Alec and Tony. Like, point proven.
But and then I tossed the letter over that was letting us know to meet Alwick and Toddy over east.
I love
Yeah,
those
we,
two.
I've heard some troubling things out east, so
Yeah, so you guys are exploring your new powers and discussing the plan. Let's see here.
Before we discuss anything, B, I need to talk to you. Would you mind showing me to just
Sorry,
like
dog
B?
got trapped in the room.
That's
she was
just
gonna-
like B.
Right.
No, sorry, she was gonna freak out if I don't let her out.
If you could show me the observatory, really fast.
Sure.
The
I don't even know
observatory?
Observatory?
I don't even know if I've been in the observatory. And yeah, I guess is that on the second floor, I assume?
I was like, as that said, I kind of look over at Alianna. Observatory?
She goes,
On the third floor.
Oh.
She says, yeah, it's a part of the house. And he's right, it's third floor. I discussed it with him yesterday.
Oh.
We,
You come with us.
oh, okay. And she hops up from the table. She says, I'll be back.
Sorry, please come with us.
She says, aye, aye. And follows along with you.
Manner.
As you guys make your way around the hall, you don't notice any avenues for stairs. There does, however, seem to be a doorway that leads into the living room that isn't in the living room. As you walk to the door and curiously click it open, it's another room, but it's not the living room.
Is it just like stairs leading up, or what is it?
No stairs. It is just another room.
Do we straight up just like go from like open a door and go from here to here?
That's what you expect.
Oh, lovely.
Uh,
Fucking monster house.
As you walk through the door, you can see the windows, and you are significantly higher up than you used to be. It seems as though whoever owned this house wasn't a fan of stairs, and so they just did away with them entirely.
They're right there.
As you
That's valid.
As you walk through the door, you hear this low, like, kind of the mark of a spell that's been laden in the doorway. As you look back, room is as you left it. But the room forward is dark. It is exactly like the dungeon was.
Okay.
As you enter this first room, you can see... in the next room over, you can see the dungeon kind of creeping into the room you are standing in now. This room is covered in a light grass with a path that leads into the room to the right. There is no door. The doorway itself, where there should be a door, seems to be kind of a gradient from tree bark to natural wood. And as you kind of peer inside, B, you know exactly what this is. You saw them when you earned the house, when you traveled to the Middle Eight, very briefly and met Rudy Bones. You would know these as the portal pillars.
Okay.
Standing in the middle of this room that seems to be decorated with the fauna of Middle Eight, or at least that section of the Middle Eight.
I look over at Dora and I'm like, you're really curious about this observatory. How'd you learn about it?
Alianna and I had a nice conversation.
That's nice. Why are you so curious about it?
Because she has told me that this is not just an
And as I say that, I
observatory.
want to cast Detect Thoughts on him.
Oh. Okay.
And I want to read his thoughts.
What are your surface level thoughts?
When I ask you about this gate. Or like why you're interested in the Middle Eight or whatever it is with this room.
Not necessarily the Middle Eight. It just is.
But just this room.
Alianna had told me that this has the capability of interdimensional travel.
Okay.
Dude, that doesn't make you want to probe deeper?
And that just sounds very interesting.
And
I want to probe deeper.
as you're
Yeah, you do.
as you're hearing his mind say this, you're also, I assume that's what you were going to say to him as he was casting the spell. You're hearing his exact words coming from his mouth and the kind of reverberative mental thought. It literally word for word the same thing.
Yeah. And then I want to probe deep into his mind to figure out why he actually won.
Okay.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's good.
DC 16.
I think he's a pretty wise guy. Some kind of wise guy.
No, 12.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay. So then, yeah, I probe deep into his mind to figure out exactly what he wants to know about these.
Okay.
McBee,
Uh,
I go deep and hard into your mind.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's
Sexual
no
tension.
reason. It's just really interesting.
Okay. All right.
I will say,
he's a nerd.
yeah, I'll leave it at that.
He's a portal nerd, bro. He likes portals.
As you guys kind of push through, does now that you've delved deeper, I assume he now knows that you've pushed into his head.
He knows that I pushed into his mind, and as I leave it, I speak into his mind now and just say, "All right, that's good to know," so that nobody
That's
else can hear
fucking
me.
disturbing, dude.
You
So-
kiss him in the brain.
Yep.
You can't. I honestly asked you up here so that we could have a conversation, and you don't think I can't answer you honestly?
Listen, it's nothing against you. I just don't trust others, especially right now.
Well,
I did.
if you asked me a question, then we should be able to just learn to trust each other.
Get
I'm
frisky
not-
with those new spells.
I'm
Alianna,
not attempting to ask a question. I'm attempting to learn about who you really are and what you really want. That's why I did what I did. Because even from the beginning, when I first asked you,
Alianna's
you
like,
still haven't told me.
just kind of sitting there.
Well, what do you want to know?
I already asked you when we first met. I asked you who your patron was.
My patron is the Candlekeeper.
Okay.
The what?
Make a religion check for me.
Oh god, I was about to say, I don't know if I have anything. Oh, no, I got +2. That's a 12.
12.
Yeah.
The Candlekeeper is pretty well known. He is, as the world sees it, the Grim Reaper.
Okay. All right. Okay, so he's equivalent to like, almost like the Matron of Ravens, where it's
Pretty much.
life and he oversees the transition between life and death. Okay. So as B hears that, kind of a little glimpse of understanding, and then he looks at you and says, well then, I have no animosity towards you whatsoever, and I apologize for my actions. If there is anything I can do in the future to make up for it, let me know.
Not to stir the pot, but he should do a perception check for that thing that's on my vest.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
Yeah. Make a perception check
Perception
for me.
check? Okay. Alright, perception isn't terrible.
Just because it's really funny.
16?
Are you talking about the pendant or the amulet?
The metal,
Okay.
right?
Uh,
Isn't that what it is?
it's like a little, yeah, sure, yes, okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So as you're kind of having this conversation, you kind of glance down and realize he's a ranking military member of some battalion of the string section of the Hells. He's at least trained with them.
Who do you serve under in the Hells? Do you have a
I
specific...
have no idea, Connor.
You actually wouldn't know.
No clue. No idea.
Okay.
Don't have to probe my thoughts. That's a truthful statement.
Not going to. I'm just curious about that. Sorry.
You would also know
worries,
that there are many leaders of the Hells that will conscribe anonymously. They will be like, I want this person and this person and this person, but I don't want them to know anything about what they're doing. Information is the most valuable commodity in the Hells, and you know that pretty well. But yeah, Alianna's like, so the observatory.
Yes, the observatory.
Right.
Ready to give her a house tour.
She had told me about this when I was helping her, and
And I look over at Alianna and I just kind of say, you're pretty tight-lipped. What got you to speak?
They.
Because if you don't want to talk, I'll probe your mind too right now.
She
Oh
says.
my God,
She says
the menace.
the games of the Fae.
Okay. Oh, I look at him and I'm like, did you really try to pull one over on her using some Fae authority?
Oh,
yeah,
he succeeded.
That's a little.
She's like
I
kind of
mean, I did just dive into your mind though to find out things about you, so it seems like we're all doing.
tit for tat.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. So what's this observatory got to do, Alana?
She's like, I've never gotten it to work.
Well, real useful you are.
I just
But
know that it's
she
up there.
She has told me that she has one way. I think she said 4
Yeah,
things that need to happen to
yeah.
make this work, and she possibly knows of one. and I had asked her if she can't tell us, but I asked her if she could show us.
She holds up her arm, and you can see the kind of rainbow glowing music notes and the tarnished parts of her horns. She says, information is expensive.
Valuable.
Both. She says, follow me. I'll show you what I can. And she takes you up, and you pass through another one of those strange doors before you get to the top. The top is mostly empty. What is interesting about this room is the fact that the roof looks as though it's made of glass, like it's completely see-through. Even though for a fact that the roof does have tiles and is not transparent from the outside. I would like both of you to make a nature check.
That's pretty
Sure.
Oh boy.
I fucking knew it.
Oh, okay. 19.
18.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
You guys have both been around enough to recognize that each panel of this see-through ceiling seems to be a different sky. The same stars, but in different positions. Vastly different positions.
So, vastly different positions in the sense of if you were looking at it from different points on Earth, or vastly different them from different points in space.
Different points in space.
Yeah, like there would be no way to like literally see a star from like this angle,
Right, yeah.
say this angle from another place, and be like, oh yeah, that's that constellation.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
The stars don't make sense in other portions of the ceiling. This room is
Okay.
mostly empty.
Those are just showing like different views from different dimensions.
The center of the room kind of sprouts up like a tree and cascades over the rest of the house, kind of causing the shape of the roof. It does seem, however, that there is some locked mechanism, panels behind the central pillar. And she says, Alianna says, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And she bumps one of the panels on the middle column, and what is revealed is like a rope kind of taut on the inside of this panel that swings open after she pushes into it. She says, none of the others open like that, and as far as I can tell, when you pull on the string, nothing happens.
It doesn't open a secret compartment like in SpongeBob.
Just not that I know of.
All right. Bullshit. So wait, so there's a rope that she hits a panel and like a rope just comes out of it?
No, the rope is inside where the panel opens up. So like
yeah, so you open the panel and then a rope is just like right there.
yeah, but it's taut on the inside, like it's connected to something above it and below
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
She's like, I pulled on the
You wanna
rope.
climb it?
What did she
Oh,
say? She says I pulled on the rope.
Yeah, she's like, I pulled on the rope and nothing happened.
Did you pull hard enough?
I assume so. She's,
Fezzik.
you don't hear anything, Fezzik.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not drinking. I figured.
Wait,
She,
so this is soundproof?
you wouldn't be able to tell from where you're standing?
No. All right. So she tried Matt. Well, wait. How do you know it needs to be pulled? What if it needs to be cut?
I haven't tried that, and that's a really terrifying thought, seeing as how the house is a living being after all.
That's a fair point, actually.
Don't hurt my Chimpkin house.
Just
I'm not.
fuck-
I'm just
cutting the
thinking
house's
of ideas.
Achilles tendons, like.
Ooh, yeah.
That-
It starts running with a limp.
The house is
You- if
alive,
you hurt-
right?
If you hurt
Yeah.
the house, I'm hurting
In a
you.
way,
Yeah.
it's
The house
a
is alive.
living
So-
construct.
So, we should be able to ask it
Oh shit.
if we can do this, right?
That's
What just happened with Trevor?
a good idea.
I think you had to hop off.
It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's. I will say that that's where we will end tonight's session. Then.
But I want to know about the tree
I
thing.
think
and the
think that's
thing
a-
in the house.
I think that's a good spot to end
And I
things
just pissed off our new party member.
gives
By
you-
saying, hey, dog. Jesus Christ, dog.
But yeah, I think that's a good place
Pissed
to
off our
leave
party
off.
member by jumping into his brain. I'll spend all the time in that brain, Dora. Being that sweet, sweet
Adora.
Adora.
I don't speak Spanish.
Come on. Teach me Spanish,
Is this-
little Chinese girl.
What was your favorite part of the dungeon?
We did it. We did it. Como se llama?
All right, lads.
We killed a werewolf. We did it.
Yeah.
What?
Both of you.
Us?
Wow, that was really well timed.
Hell yeah.